What's up, guys? It's a Saturday, early afternoon down here at the market. Got some already cooked chicken feet for you, and it looks like cooked crab, small little crab, and they're already cooked in some kind of seasoning. I'm not sure what. Then we have other treats over here. And I'm not quite sure what any of these are, so if anybody knows, feel free to tell me. But something I found the other day, and we're getting some more now, is that over here we have some oranges, right? Regular size. But then they also have these ones, and I've never seen these before. I'm sure they're probably available back in the States, but I've never had them. These things are really, really tiny, like really, really small. Like here's a regular orange. And then one like these. We bought a bag of these before. They're really, really sweet, really, really juicy. Once you peel it, it's a one biter. You can put the whole thing in your mouth. You don't have to peel off the layers or anything. And it's very, very delicious. I also want to say that this is a Saturday now in Cambodia, which means tomorrow, which should be your Saturday, which would be Sunday here. If you've already pre-ordered my new book, it will be on its way. I'll be doing the finishing touches later on this evening. It's already written, it's already done. And like I said, if you were one to pre-order, you will receive a bonus along with that pre-order. And it's nothing big, it's nothing fancy, but it's something, my way of saying thank you for pre-ordering, helping out. Yes, nice, nice fish. But it's a way to say thank you, to help me out, and you get to be the first to know about what's coming next. And if you haven't pre-ordered, now is your last chance before tomorrow. There is a donate button down below in the description. If you send $10 or more to that, I will have your email and you will have your book delivered tomorrow sometime, right to your inbox. From there you can do whatever you want. You can download it, obviously. You can read it on your computer, you can read it on your phone, you can read it on your tablets, or you can print it out if you want a physical copy. It's up to you. Nice looking shrimp here. And over here we have some squid. I believe that's squid. Yep, I see the tentacles. Squid. I'm going to try to get a picture of that. There we go. So go ahead and do that, and it's much appreciated. And I got a whole bunch of links down below for everything else. My first two books, the links are down there. Those are instant downloads. Just click, go to the sites. You can purchase them, download it right away. Don't even have to wait. And of course, all the channels that are filming in Cambodia or about Cambodia that I recommend are also down below. Give all them a like and a subscribe and help out my fellow Cambodian vloggers. And all my social media is down below. And my merch store, don't forget about that. I have like 8 different designs, 8 different t-shirts you can buy. Made them myself for free to peruse. Remember, no matter what you do, whether you donate, purchase something, all the proceeds, all the profits from those things goes directly back into free education here in Cambodia, so I can continue to teach students for free. So it's a pretty awesome cause, and you get something pretty cool. Same thing goes for my Patreon page, which is also down below. So having said all that, got some dry fish going on over here. A lot of dry fish, actually. Very popular here. They use it in a variety of dishes, and sometimes they just eat it whole, tear off chunks. They like to dip it in something called hawk, which I'm not a big fan of. And those are shrimp. Those are dried shrimp in a bag. You get yourself a bag of dried shrimp. Sure to add flavor to any dish you want. Add a nice seafood taste to it. The thing about getting down here at this time is, of course, a lot of people are closing up. I'm sure I've said this before, but keep in mind, to really get the full experience of a local market, you want to get there in the morning. The earlier, the better. However, I was busy doing things online, so we didn't get down here until now. It's not that late though, like 2 o'clock I think or something. Got some chicken, all that chicken action down there. Eggs. First I got my coffee. Yeah. Whenever I get down here, I always have to stop by and get a nice cup. This big cup is only 50 cents. And they make it perfect, just the way I like it. Not too sweet, and not too much of that bitter coffee taste, like some places make. Seriously, you can get coffee anywhere, but I found that sometimes they make it a little bit too sweet. They add too much of the condensed milk. And then other times they don't add enough and you get that really bitter coffee taste, which I really don't, I'm not a fan of. I know a lot of people like their coffee just plain, and that's fine, just not for me. So when I find a place or two that will give me the same coffee every time, I will go out of my way to get my coffee there, because I know what I'm going to get. I have been surprised before, not pleasantly. One guy put a dollop of what would appear to be just a dollop of condensed milk, and there was just too much bitter coffee taste. Coffee and ice is all it was. I drank it because, you know, still got caffeine, but it was not a pleasant experience. Asparagus. Got some asparagus over here. Now we have the job of getting out. Single Eye's got to learn to do something. She goes halfway and then stops in the middle of the aisle, and got a hairstyling place here. The last thing she needs is another purse. Got shoes and backpacks, of course, suitcases. I'm looking for one of those. Well, people ask about like Amazon, if you can get Amazon over here. The answer is yes, they do ship to Cambodia. They use a courier that will track your package so it doesn't get lost. But it does come at a price because the shipping on most items, because of especially electronics with the import fees, is sometimes more than the actual product. Now, if the shipping or the fees, because it's all calculated beforehand, if it winds up being less than what they say, they will refund you the difference. If it's more, they eat that cost, which is why they always estimate a little high, because of course they don't want to lose money. But yeah, Amazon you can use over here. It's just really expensive. Now on the other hand, there's a site called AliExpress.com. They're based in China. It's kind of like Amazon of China, I guess you could say. And you can order a bunch of things, almost anything you want, almost. They probably don't have quite the selection of Amazon, of course, but you can generally find anything you want. And oftentimes, to get here, it'll be get here to Cambodia, they'll offer free shipping. You can even refine your searches on that site for things that offer free shipping. Now sometimes the smaller items, you might have to order in bulk to get that. But most of the time, whatever you want, you can probably find it. And if you're looking to have things shipped here that you can't find locally, then I would definitely recommend AliExpress over Amazon if you live in Cambodia anyway, just because of the cost. And things like that. But either way, if you can't find something local, there are other options. Sometimes it's even cheaper to maybe have a friend who has a Prime account, Amazon Prime, back where you live. Maybe send them the money, have them order something shipped to them, and maybe they can get a better deal on the shipping and import fees. No guarantees though. Now, since I've been here, I've never had anything shipped to me. No letters, no packages. I've not received any mail for the 2+ years I've been here. But if you want to test out that theory and buy me something from Amazon, have it shipped to me, let me know and I'll send you a link and get a wish list going. I don't have one of those. Time to get some rice. I think I talked about this before, but look at all the different types of rice you can get here. The prices are all marked. 1 kilogram, which is 2.2 pounds, is 4,000 real, which is $1. 1 kilo here is 3,500 real, which is less than $1. That one's $1. This one's for the red jasmine rice. 1 kilo is 7,000 real, so $1.75. And I think I don't think they have any over here. Oh, right here, yes. These two rices right here. And the black sticky rice, which is very, very delicious. Those are the most expensive. 1 kilo is 8,000 real, which is $2 per kilo. But remember, a kilo is 2.2 pounds, so that's actually not bad compared to where I come from. And they even have rice over here that's a stall next door. That's 2,800 real, or 70 cents for a kilo. This one's 3,000, so 75 cents for a kilo. And even one for 63 cents a kilo. So 63 cents a kilo, 80 cents a kilo, and then the sticky rice is only 6,000 real, which is a good price. Cheaper than next door. That's $1.50. $1.50. So about 50 cents cheaper per kilo than that right next door. They must have a bidding war going on. Or something. Cashews. Peanut mix spices. Banana chips. Taro chips. Sweet potato chips. And all kinds of spices. White pepper, black pepper. And even some snake wine in the back. And that is exactly what it sounds like. It's a bottle of or snake whiskey, I should say. It's a bottle of whiskey that has what used to be a real live snake. Of course, it's dead now. I suppose it has flavor, and I'm sure there's talk of it being having some kind of healing property, as is the case in most countries in this part of the world. All right, well, there was our little trip to the market. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Be sure to check out all the links in the description. Street clams. Very popular treat. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.